Hey guys, welcome to Farthest Frontier. This is an awesome game that I've been itching to share with you guys. This game has been on early access, yeah, for a while now, and the developers have continued to update it very frequently. I've been pretty happy with the progress of their updates and all. So I'm wondering when they might actually do the full release, but when they do, we'll definitely do another video on it. But so currently our version is 0.9.0, so I'm hoping the full release is soon. But yeah, anyway, this game can be pretty brutal depending on how you play it. Let's just show you here. Let's go to new settlements here. So they give you like 3 different options. Gives you all kinds of, different things here. If you want to play Vanquisher, I've tried that a few times, and that is brutal. I usually try to stick to Trailblazer. Now, another thing you can do is you could play on pacifist mode, and then you could change the map size too. So, I kind of like a larger map. Gives me a little more room. And then you could change the type of map too. So different types like the arid highlands, that's going to be a little harder than something like idyllic valley. So the easier ones are going to give you a lot of resources. Whereas like something like the arid highlands, some of your resources won't exist on the map. So you will get traders coming in and they help you get the resources that you're lacking. So that's pretty nice. I think we're going to do lowland lakes. I really like the lakes because it allows you like a natural kind of a defense because the enemies can't cross through water. So I'm going to go for that. All right, going to stick with Trailblazer and lowland lakes, and yeah, large map size. What should we name it? Now that's a name. Alright, I'm gonna name it LeQuakington. So, without further ado, let's begin.
Life can be harsh everywhere. But in the old world, there was no hope of it ever improving. When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave, that we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
Alright, we finished scouting the surrounding area. Survey the land your villagers have explored and choose a promising site to construct your town center. It's important to choose a location that's near the resources you'll need to build a successful settlement. Things like clay, iron ore, and potential food sources. Okay, so basically what this is going to do is it's going to give us a little, just kind of a preview of the map. So this is like the starting, we can place our town center wherever we want, but this is kind of like the starting area that we could choose from. So I'm seeing, yeah, over here on the left we've got a preview of what kind of resources are there. So we want to find what's going to work out for us. Oh, this is like a natural choke point right here. So I'm wondering if this right here is going to be like a peninsula in the lake. Probably not. I could see trees in the dark. So that would be a good spot for building some walls to block off like any raiders that come in. Let's see, we've got sand in this area. Yeah, right here. I'm going to take a minute and see what's a good area to build at. Well, if you're ever not happy with the way your map is, another thing you can do is re-roll the map. So that, I think, let's try that. I mostly want to show you what it looks like. Okay, so we got a new area here. That's a pretty big lake. Another lake down here, or a little pond or something. Lots of hills. Okay. The lake. This is a nice area. We're kind of like smack dab in the middle here. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, I think I'm going to re-roll again. Okay, so we've re-rolled a few times here, and I think I'm finally settled on this map. So, there's this monster mountain here right in the middle of where I'm going to be settling, but other than that, I think it's pretty good. So, I've got like this lake here. It seems like I'm hoping it goes out here in the black, like, yeah, right here. I got some trees there. That looks like maybe a choke point here. Maybe. And then there's another lake here. I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on up here, but I figured I could make like a pretty nice housing district up here. But yeah, I've got like this little choke point. Down here, I've obviously got this super big mountain here. Looks like a natural bridge right there, so that's pretty cool. Some lakes down here to help protect me. Wolf dens over here. I gotta watch out for that. But yeah, I like it. I like this spot. So, as for resources, there's this shrine. I've honestly never seen the shrines yet, so that's in the newest update that I haven't actually played around with yet. But there is a, what do you call it, clay mine. I could put a clay mine right there and get unlimited clay there. It's got pretty much everything. There's iron up here. There's coal over on by the wolf den. Oh, there's coal right here too. So, sand down here. Yeah, unlimited sand right over here. The only thing I'm missing is an unlimited source of stone. And I believe that is fixed in the new mines. Like the newest update had these level 4 mines that can continually pull up stone. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it'd be pretty cool if that is the case. So now let's look at fertility. So if you look up on the top left, you've got our fertility bonus here. So this area here seems pretty fertile. So you're going to need that for crops and stuff like that. So the less fertile the land, the harder of a time you're going to have growing crops. So yeah, I'm thinking all this area here will kind of be dedicated to farmland. So yeah, we've got fertility, we've got water, we've got materials. I say we get started. So I'm gonna plop this down. I'm gonna plop this down right about here. Yes. Alright, so now we can't see a whole lot that's going on. Okay, I'm going to pause this really quick here. So, you can pause, fast forward the game, whatnot. So, we are on a time crunch before winter right now. So, we're starting in early spring, and as the year progresses, we will steadily get to winter. So, we need to get built up and ready to survive. So, that's the whole point of the game, is just surviving year after year. So, houses, firewood, food, water, all that good stuff. That's all going to be important to survive your first winter. So this game is very brutal, and it will take you out real quick if you're not prepared. So over here we've got our buildings. So you've got your amenities. These are things like schools and what's that? Oh, a temple. I haven't played around with that yet, but we've got schools, trading posts, healers, marketplaces, that sort of thing. Housing, you've got your shelters and these temporary shelters. I wish they would do more with the housing, but the houses do upgrade through time. I think they upgrade like 4 levels. Storage buildings like stockyard, storehouse, root cellar, wagon shop, you know, that stuff, that kind of stuff. Food production, we'll probably be putting down these huts real quick, but you've got like fishing shacks, you've got hunters, you've got farm crop fields, and you've got a smokehouse. And then you could get, later on, you could get into like bakeries and pubs and arborists. Resources, lots of resources. So you're going to be doing anything from like smelting iron all the way down to like a cobbler making shoes and a weaver making baskets. So there's a lot of resources that you're going to be playing around with. So we'll have to get into this a little later. There's just so much. As for defenses, we've got like these lookout towers and your barracks. So people can shoot arrows out of these buildings here, as well as your town center. So we haven't actually built our town center yet, so we'll probably be working on that soon. And then, of course, you can build walls and gates and stuff like that to help protect yourselves. You've got your roads and little decorative fencing, stuff like that. This stuff helps keep animals outside of your crops, or if you've got like bears or boars coming into your housing district, you can block it off with these fences. And then just fun little decoration stuff. Some of this stuff does give you perks, like people want to live next to a nice park and nice decorations, as well as other things like the amenities. People want to live near a school or a pub, so that stuff will come into play later. All right, so to start, I'm going to build a little dirt road probably here. So you could build like these curves, or you can make it straight. I'm kind of a straight road kind of guy, but you could do all kinds of weird curves and stuff like that. So a little road here. I'm going to, yeah, these guys are going to start constructing this town center here, but they need to destroy any trees that are in the way. So it's going to take 16 logs to do that. So I'm going to unpause here just so they can get started. We've got this storage cart that's going to act as our starting storage, but let me see. I can move him over here just to get him out of the way. Yeah, these guys are going to chop down these trees so we can start building this town center. Now, I do want to get started on food like ASAP, so let's build a road up here. So one reason I like being near lakes is I can build these fishing shacks. So they're nice because it's food. I mean, all those little blue dots there, that's where a potential spot where someone could fish. So I could build a ton of these buildings and start producing food like crazy. So I'm just going to build one for now. I'm also going to build a hunter's cabin. I'll just put it right there too. A smokehouse will be nice, but it does have a desirability kind of a debuff. So you'd see the little bit of red that's around the smokehouse. It's people don't like to live near a smokehouse. It stinks. Oh, we got a predator already. I'm going to pause it really quick. It's right there. It's a wolf. Okay. So this isn't good so early on because my people are kind of defenseless. So you can actually select these people and, you know, tell them to go here. Hopefully they can run fast enough. There we go. I want to get reinforcements and let's attack that wolf. Let's get this guy out of here. Okay, there we go. And then, see, I told this guy to go over here, and he's just gonna, eventually he'll head off back to his tasks. So yeah, you got to be careful with diseases because you can contract rabies and all kinds of different diseases, and that can kill off your settlers. So we got the fishing hut, we've got the hunters, the smokehouse. I also want a forager shack. These guys are going to go get the green stuff like herbs and bushes and berries and ooh, blueberries. All kinds of stuff. Ooh, blueberries, that's nice. Yeah, these guys are chopping away, so I'm going to set this to be prioritized. So hopefully we can get what is it, 8 builders in here. Current number of workers assigned, yeah, 8 out of 12. So some of these guys should probably start coming in here helping. Yeah, my people are not very happy right now. Ah, another predator. Okay. Where are you? Man, I'm getting lots of wolves. We know there's a wolf den, like, way over here, but I didn't expect to be getting wolves this quickly. Alright, let's send you in so we could get some help. Here we go. Let's get these guys in here. That wolf. Oh, that guy's gonna take... Okay, there we go. We got it. I think they cleared it. Yeah, they cleared it. So yeah, they're gonna start constructing now. They need a little more wood. Okay, so they cleared all the trees there. They used that wood, so they're going to need a little more wood. So we're going to have to use this harvest resources tool here. And you can select trees and stuff for them to start tearing down. So workers will head out there and start taking down what they need to finish this up. Alright, we've got the wood that we need, so now it's just 13 hours of labor and we should be able to get it done. Done. Alright. So that is our level 1 town center. It's nothing too impressive, but it allows us to check out our stats here and see our villagers and our resources and happiness and all that good stuff. Oh, also, one thing I should mention is if we ever get attacked, we can hit the garrison villagers here and a bunch of villagers will come over here and garrison into this and start shooting arrows at any enemies that come nearby. So any really valuable buildings we should actually build next to our town center until we could get some real good defenses going. Oh, looks like our fishing shack got built too. What we need to do, since the fishing shack is a little off of the coast, what we can do is we can retarget the work area. This looks like a good spot right there. So now the fisher will center themselves right there and just go to town. There she is. That's her job. It's just a fish. I think she's got it made. Alright, we got a heat wave coming on. That's not too important for us right now. Usually it's going to be a problem with certain crop types. So every crop can kind of handle different types of heat and coolness and have to be planted at different times of the year. And yeah, so don't worry about the heat waves or the cold right now. But we need to get some houses going. So, like I said, we need to survive the first winter. So, these houses, I believe they could only house 4 people. I'm going to do... We've got 12 people, so 4, 8, and 12. Let's get those built. We are in early summer right now, so we need to get those built before winter. Houses are going to need wood, so I should keep selecting trees to take down for resources. So a couple other things that are really important that need to be built as soon as possible would be a well, because that's going to give us, of course, water, which is necessary, and a firewood splitter. We should get this one pretty early on, just so we can start building up some firewood for winter. Oh, our hunter is built. Let's use the hunter. I think I'm going to send the hunter this way because this is where the wolves are coming from. And the hunter could actually take out the wolves and harvest them too. So, looks like there's deer in this area. Good trapping in this area right here. So, I don't want to send them too far out, but yeah, let's go right there. Say if a hunter comes across like 2 or 3 wolves, he could get overrun and killed by them. So, we don't want that. Same thing with boars. There's also boars in the game and they get real aggressive, so you gotta watch out for them. Alright, what did we get built here? Forger shack. Okay, so that's going to be the same as kind of the hunter and the fisherman. So you need to reset their work area. Man, that's not a bad work area right there. There's blueberries over here. Let's do right there. Alright, so we got a second forger shack, so we can tell them... Where's this one going? This one. Okay. We could tell them to go over here. Start collecting in this area. There we go. Alright, so we got our houses built. So, a lot of information here. If you want to read through it, just pause and take a look. But, so the houses, they're going to need that firewood, so we really need to prioritize this and get this going. So a big part of this game is managing how many people you have and what they need to be doing. So what I mean by that is if you get like too many food production buildings, and you won't have enough population to build stuff or do other things. So it's kind of, you got to manage your people really well. So I can already see I don't have enough people for the smokehouse, and that's going to be important for surviving the winter because we need to preserve our food. Oh no, never mind. The worker's unable to work. Why are you unable to work? Missing source item, meat, firewood, and fish. Oh, they're missing firewood. I forgot the smokehouse needs firewood. Everyone needs firewood. Look at that. So I believe they can work without firewood, like the forgers and the fishers, but it's just during wintertime they need firewood to stay alive and keep working, I think. I don't know. Firewood's very important. Okay, we got a housing shortage here. So, yada, yada, yada. Let's continue. Yeah, we just need one more house built right here, and we should be good on housing. Done. All right, so all 12 of our people are housed, and we are getting into early autumn. So, we need a boogie on this. I'm going to open up another slot so we can get more firewood cutters, and it looks like we are low on logs, so firewood requires logs. So we just need to keep harvesting trees, really. Start bulking up on that firewood as quickly as possible. More settlers. More people await word to join your settlement. Amass a 4-month supply of food and 6 houses. That's kind of like a... I don't know, like a little mini quest or something. So if we can amass 4 months of food and 6 houses, we're going to get a bunch of settlers coming in and joining our population. So from time to time, we'll get this stuff, and you'll also get people being born as long as there's houses available. I'm going to put that on hold for now because I really need firewood. This isn't good. I'm actually going to turn off this forager shack because we're pretty good on food for a while here. We just need that firewood. Come on, guys. Alright, I think the buildings are all stocked with firewood. I'm not 100% sure if they're going to need more than 15 through the winter. I believe if there's a blizzard, they're going to use a lot more. But, yeah, here we got 20, so they're working. We are reaching late autumn, so we're almost there. Almost the winter. I'm building a little storehouse over here just to get the logs a little closer to the firewood splitter. Alright, the first snow's coming in. Oh man. One thing that I really love about this game is how the weather just changes. It's like you don't even notice that the leaves have fallen off the trees, and it's just in summertime they're fully green, and in autumn they're colorful, and then now the leaves are gone. It happens so slowly. Yeah, like the snow coming in right there. This is just a really amazing game. Like, attention to detail is real amazing in this game. You guys are still chopping. Alright, I think they're gonna go home now. Yeah, some of them are going home. They do get cold, and they can die out here by sitting in the cold for too long, so a lot of them will go home. There's not much to do in wintertime because well, at least for the fishermen, because the lake freezes over, so the fisherman is kind of out of work right now. Farms freeze over, so you can't use them. I believe the hunter still goes out. Yeah, most people went in for the winter. Oh, look at the hunter. He just got something. I think he got a wolf. Or a deer, or something. Oh, there's all the deer right there. Cool, cool. Okay, New Year's about to start. We need 6 houses for that quest, so I'm gonna build one right there and one right there. That should get us to the 6. New year, year number 2. These guys are working. I think that's a good stopping point for this first episode. So we got a little bit done. We got established. We survived our first winter. So that's always one of the most difficult things to do. Next episode, hopefully we can finish this quest and get more people coming in. And people are going to be the thing that we're going to always struggle with. And, you know, you're going to get raids and people are going to die, and then you're going to get new settlers coming in. So it's always going to be a fluctuation of people in the colony, but it should steadily keep going up from here as people get born and settle and die and whatnot. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this first episode and taking a look at this lovely game. And if you are interested in it, I suggest you pick it up. It's on Steam right now. Currently it's on early access. Hopefully that it won't be on early access for much longer and we can get the full release soon. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you've liked, please leave a like and a subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next episode.